Hi everyone, it's Donna from Spaceman Paper Crafts. I have a tutorial for you today, but before I start I just wanted to apologise that I haven't had any videos up recently. I've had some entries into my challenge and recorded the video, so they will either be up before or after this one, but they will all be up today. And so you can sort of see what's been coming in. Yeah, I've just had a bit of a tough time recently. I do suffer quite badly with anxiety and depression, and I'm not sleeping and I'm really stuck in a rut. So I think the best way to sort of deal with it is try and get into the craft room and get things done. So that's the plan. So let's see how we get on. So hopefully there'll be more videos very, very soon. Okay, so this card I made last night, well, earlier, some ungodly hour in the morning anyway, and I've seen this technique quite a bit on YouTube recently, and I really love the effect. And this one is an ink blended background using Distress Oxides, and then just random stamping like you would if you were creating your own paper or background. So just random stamping of the little monsters there, and then I've just created a little banner and embossed the sentiment on there. Now I'm going to do it a different way for this one. The next card is going to be a Christmas card anyway, but what I'm going to do with this one, I ink blended first and then I did my embossing, which I found really quite annoying because I didn't wait long enough for the Distress Oxide inks to dry. So you will see that if I bring that close up without it going too blurry, I hope you can see that there are imperfections where the embossing powder that shouldn't have been there, you can really see it there, that shouldn't have been there is, if you know what I mean. I don't think it detracts at all from the card. I think the card still looks really sweet. But this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the stamping and embossing first and then ink over the top, and hopefully that'll work better. So let's get started. So the stamp set I'm using is a Lawn Fawn set. This is called Frosty Fairy Friends, and it's really cute. So it's obviously like winter themed fairies, and I've got some stamps already on a block ready to go. I'm going to take my piece of cardstock. Now this is going to fit on a 6x4 card, so this is 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, so that's the piece that I'm going to use, and I'm going to stamp using Versamark embossing ink. So I'm just going to start stamping. I think I'm going to use the fairy house first because this is the biggest stamp. So I'm going to stamp this a couple of times. And what I should have done was put some of my anti-static powder on, but we're just going to wing it now because I forgot. So what I'm going to do is, after I stamp the houses, I'm going to emboss it and then start with the next stamp. Oops, so I'm just stamping randomly on and off. So I've just pop the lid on that for now. You could probably see that where the light catches it. So I've just got some white fine detail embossing powder in my little pot here. So I'm just going to make sure that the embossing powder has covered each of the stamped images. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you with the house, and then I'm going to go off camera and do the rest of the stamping, and then I'll come back when it's all embossed. more there. Okay, so you can see that really well now. I'm going to emboss this, finish the rest of the stamping, and then I'll be right back to do the ink blending. Okay guys, I'm back and I have embossed my card front, just like so. So I'm going to start with the ink blending now. So the three colours I'm using are Shaded Lilac, Cracked Pistachio and Broken China, and I just think it might give it like a nice wintry sort of look. I'm only going to use a little bit of the Cracked Pistachio. It's going to be mainly the Shaded Lilac and the Broken China. So I'm just going to start with, yeah, I'll start with the Shaded Lilac first. So I'm just going to start off a bit and then just blend it in. Actually, I'm just kind of thinking, I don't think I'm going to use any of the Cracked Pistachio. I'm a huge fan of these oxide inks, they blend so well. So let's get some Broken China. And then we're going to come in, let me just get some tape for my fingers, so I don't, because it's so wet, this is like post-it tape, so I can move the cardstock. And we'll go back in again with the Shaded Lilac to blend those two together. I need a little bit more blending up here. I think I might actually do a little bit at the bottom as well. I just think it looks this so much purple or lilac. I'm just going to do a little bit on the bottom and then just go over that with the Shaded Lilac and blend it out. And I think I need some more of the Shaded Lilac at the top. So I'm just going to bring in a little bit. And then blend that again with the Broken China. Just keep going back and forth and they do blend really, really well. This cardstock I'm using is actually, I believe it is Strathmore mixed media paper. It is Strathmore mixed media paper. Okay. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with that colour. Yeah, so let me stick myself in there, pop that to one side. I'm going to clean up my ink and then I'm going to come back and finish off putting the card together with you. Okay, so I actually think I like this one better, doing it this way, doing the embossing first and then the inking. I only had one slight issue up here, but other than that it looks really good. So what I'm going to do now, because I inked over the white, I'm going to get a dry piece of kitchen towel and just rub over, and it just buffs up that white again. just takes off the ink that might be sitting on top of the embossing. There we go, so it just buffs it up a little bit. So then what I've got is a card base, and this is my 6x4 card base, so that's going to fit like that. I'm also going to put this piece in the middle to write on. Actually, no, do you know what? I'm not going to, because I've die cut 2 sentiments. And I've just put them on to run them through my Xyron sticker maker because they are quite fiddly. And this is from this die set from first edition. So I use the Christmas cheer and the 'Tis the Season. So if you have a look on the back, and I got this from Every Craft's a pound. I think it was about £3 for the 6 dies, so I thought that was really good. So yes, I'm going to use 1 sentiment on the front and 1 on the inside. I think I'm going to use Christmas cheer on the front. So let's get my card put together. Okay, and then for the greeting I've got another piece of cardstock that matches the card base, and I'm going to put it through my banner punch that I got from Stampin' Up. So this is, the width of this is 1.5, and I think I'm just going to have it, maybe I could put it there and just, but then I'm hiding all of her, aren't I? I might sort of put it there, but I want the Christmas cheer on it first. And then on the inside I'm going to use the other greeting that says 'Tis the Season. I'm just going to press that down into the middle. Again, I'm just going to rub off the excess adhesive there. I'll get that off in a second. But yeah, I really like how this turned out. As I say, this will probably go to one of my granddaughters for Christmas. So the difference between the 2 cards is that this one was inked first and then embossed, and this one was embossed first and then inked. So I much prefer this this one, to be honest. But I really hope you give them a go actually, and then you can let me know which one you prefer, which way around you prefer doing it. So if you do have a go, I'd love to see it. So you can pop any pictures onto my Facebook group, which is called Little Spaceman Show and Tell. I'll leave the link for that in the description bar below anyway. And yeah, or any other crafty makes that you create, I'd love to see them. So thanks so much guys for watching. I hope you give this a go, and I will talk to you again very soon. Bye for now.